Hey guys, we are here with Mike from Mid-America Coins. Now Mike, in this video what I want to do is I want to talk to you about some of the videos that I've done in the past. I do a series on my channel where I actually call around anonymously to coin shops, of course in only one-party consent states, legalities, but I call around to coin shops and I ask them anonymously certain questions. Now in this most recent one I did, which is what I'm going to talk to you about first, I actually called around I asked the question, if I had money to invest in gold, but I don't have enough to buy like 1 ounce at once, should I save my money up to buy 1 ounce, or is it okay to just buy the fractionals even though they have a higher premium? What do you think?
Because the way gold and silver moves up and down, I would go ahead and buy the fractionals and build up to that. And you could take them in later and trade them in.
So what you're saying though is even though there's a higher premium. So for example, the 10th ounce Eagles, if you bought 10, how much do you sell a 10th ounce Eagle for today?
Right now, we base it on, we try to be underneath everybody else. If they're selling at 155, we're going to be $10 less than that. You can guarantee that. I'm sorry, 255. Yes.
I was about to buy every 10th ouncer you had in here.
I'm ready to buy it myself.
So you try and beat everyone else. So if people are at 255, you'll try and beat 245.
I'm not trying to beat them. I just want my customers to feel like I am a very fair and competitive dealer. We've been doing this for many years, so yes. But I always tell people, don't wait because look at the people that waited from 2012 to today. I mean, we're talking $1,100-$1,200 ounce gold. And that time, 10th ounces are selling at 130, 140. So bottom line is, waiting, you're going to pay more, or there's a chance it go down. Buy it as you can afford it, because guys, I invest in gold. I think Silver Seeker invests in gold. I would definitely not wait. I would just buy it as I can afford it and build your way up to it, because if you put that in your mind that, okay, I'm just going to save up for it, something might come up. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and go buy this. I can put the money back later. Later keeps going farther and farther back. It's just like going and getting an education. So many people say, well, I'm going to take a couple of years off and never wind up back in school.
I did that. I actually took 6 months off of college, but I did go back and finish.
Yeah.
But it's good that you say that, because I think in that video something that wasn't brought up, and that's a good point, is that if you save the money and then you end up spending it, it is going to be hard to put it back. And I think a lot of people will invest in silver and gold, even if it's not as a hedge against inflation or as an investment that they think is going to increase in value in the future. I have told people in my channel before that I had a friend who used to buy silver rounds, and he wouldn't even hide them. He would just dip them in the bottom of his fish tank. And then the reason he did that is because he knew when he got a paycheck, he wasn't married, unfortunately. Sadly, his wife had passed away, so he was just a bachelor. And if he kept it in his pocket or in his bank account, it was going to be gone by the weekend. He's going to go out and party it away. So he would buy silver, not because he was hedging or not because he was investing, but he was protecting his money from him because he knew to use the silver, you would have to go back out and then sell it first. And that extra step gives you time to think about making that decision.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to think a little harder about what you want to do.
Right. So my next question is, and this is the part of the video that I was really surprised by. In fact, I think it's going to lead to a future video, but both of the dealers that I talked to in that video, because I actually went over the reasons, I even put a chart together, and then we did the dealer calls. Both of the dealers I talked to in that video told me that they buy 10th ouncers back at the same price they buy 1 ouncers back per ounce.
Well, unfortunately, that's not right. That's not fair to the people. You're charging an extra premium for 10th ounces. If you order them from me or any other bullion company to sell in your shop, you got to pay a premium. You're going to charge a customer a premium over. For example, a 1 ounce gold is going to cost you 100 or 120 over spot. That's a fair number right now. But a fractional is going to cost you somewhere in the area around almost $2,400-$2,500 an ounce is what it comes out to. So therefore, that dealer should be at least paying you 8% over for your 10s. Should be at least paying you $20, $30 over for your 1 ounce gold. We pay a little more than that, but that's besides the point. What the point is, if they're paying you the same, you don't even want to deal with that dealer. because he's not treating you right.
So what do you pay over spot for 1 ounces? And actually, I'm not even so worried about 1 ounces, but they said they paid the same exact amount per ounce for 1 ounces as they did 10s. So
that's telling me they're probably paying spot.
Right. What? But
If
someone walked into your shop and gave you a 1 ouncer and 10 tenth ounces, which one would you pay more for?
I'd pay more for the 10th ounce.
How much more?
Quite a bit more.
So give me a number.
Like 8% comes out to around $19.50 an ounce.
Right.
I mean, so we're looking at $150 to $160 over a 1 ounce.
Right.
Per ounce. If you brought me 10 of them and you brought me 1 ounce, that's how much difference you would get.
Now, in my experience, the reason I was so surprised in that video is because I had never in my life heard any dealer say that, and I heard it back to back, dealer to dealer, 2 different states. How many dealers do you think are actually honest and pay more for 10th ounces and premium stuff than generic? Or not than generic, but than 1 ounces? Sorry.
Okay, well, let me put a prime example together.
And we're not calling people out, by the way, just a general.
I travel all over the United States, and I do believe that some dealers have to make money. I do know there's a bunch of dealers that bring stuff to me, and they tell me they've only paid spot, or they tell me they paid a little back, but they knew what I was paying. They got to make something. Do they have to make it all off you? No, they shouldn't be. But that's the thing. Do your homework. Call around 2 or 3 different places. You can check me out and then check somebody else out. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be as fair as I can be. I mean, I buy a lot of stuff. I sell a lot of stuff. I will treat you as fair as possible.
And it's funny, I like that you said that, because one of the things I like in a dealer is a dealer who's not afraid to tell the customer to go around and shop around. Because
I suggested they always should do that.
Absolutely. And I say it on the channel all the time, never trust the first opinion. It's just like, I mean, obviously it's not as critical to your life as medical advice, but you're not going to take, if you get diagnosed with a serious illness, you're not going to listen to the first doctor. You're going to go get some opinions. And the same thing when you're selling your gold, right? You should
get an opinion. Right. I got people that always bring me in stuff on a daily basis. And they always tell me, Mike, you're a very fair dealer. We love doing business with you. But even then, if they're not sure, I'll tell them, we'll get a second opinion and bring it back to me.
Right.
I'm never going to tell you to sell to me. I'm never going to tell you that my opinion is the best opinion. Because, hey, there might be somebody out there that is going to beat me. But, one thing I will be is very competitive, very fair, and I'm going to tell you, get them other opinions.
I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so we'll cut it off at that one, but we're going to have some more videos with Mike since I drove all the way down here to Grove. I didn't want to leave with just one. So thank you, Mike, for answering those questions. And
thank you for having me.
Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed hearing from Mike. If you guys like videos like this, do me a favor. Don't forget to go down below and make sure you are subscribed. And also, if you want to check out some really cool silver stuff that I have on my website, there's a link in the description below. Head over to coolstacks.com/vault. We will see you next time.